Hello. Hello, I'm Akshara and this is Ankita.
Hello, everyone. Very good evening.
Hello.
Hi, Akshara.
Hello.
Hi, Ankita. Good evening. Hello.
Good
Hi,
evening.
Rishi. Good evening. Hi, Dipansh. Good evening. Hi, Abhinav.
Good evening.
Good evening. Niloparna. Good evening. Hi, Bishu. Good evening. Sorry, some technical glitches were there for which I was not able to log in on time. Sincere apologies for the same. Good evening. Welcome to the session. Hi, Christy. Good evening. Welcome to the session.
Sir, we are waiting from 6:55.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that. I'm really sorry, Akshara. I'm really sorry. Okay. Okay. So we will just have, Rushi, can we start or should we wait for a couple of more minutes?
Yes, we can start because I think it's already late because
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And a very warm welcome to all of you and a very pleasant evening. So today we have all gathered here for a lovely session on storytelling. And we would definitely have a great time all together today. And yes, so this session, a couple of things I would just like to clear off before we could actually proceed with the session. This session is going to be more of an interactive session. Lots of activities are going to be there, and I would request each and every one of you to please participate in the session to make the session much more lively and meaningful. Okay, hearty welcome to all of you once again, and let's plunge into the ocean of storytelling now. All right, so before I could just get into this, let me just play a little beautiful music for all of you today. So this music is going to keep you a little bit cherished. Okay, this is one of my favorite musics. Till then, I'm just going to present my screen. All right, so I'm just going to present my screen now, and please confirm if you're able to see my screen. Okay, so here we go. This is my screen, and please let me know, type it out in the chat box if you can see.
Yes, we can see.
Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you so much. All right, so yes, so basically now we are having a small activity before we could just actually start today's session. And yes, so how are you feeling today? So basically, I would just start the session with this small activity, which is a connecting activity. So let me see what you're feeling today. So here are 4 different things that are going to come up now. So the first thing is, okay, you can see a happy face. So how are you feeling today? Are you feeling happy or are you feeling neutral? Are you feeling angry or are you feeling sad? So what you are supposed to do, here is, so you have an option which is known as the annotate option right on top of the Zoom screen, right? So request all of you to please go to the annotate option and then click on the annotate button, and then you have to circle the feeling, whichever is there, and let me know how are you feeling today. So I request all of you to please go to the annotate option. I repeat myself once again. Please request all of you to please go to the annotate option. Click on the pen, which is mentioned there, the annotate icon, and then
Where is annotate?
circle. It's right there on top. It's right there on top of the screen. Yes, I think somebody has started doing this. Okay. Akshara and Ankita, just little bit, you just scroll up on top of the screen. You will find that there is an option which is known as annotate. It is just near to the pause share. Yes, I can see a lot of people doing it. Yay, wonderful. Okay, once everybody is done, you can just type it out in the chat box as done. Okay, someone has put neutral. That's lovely. Okay, oh my God. Okay, great. Not bad. Most of you have given neutral, I guess, or is this just somebody has just done a little whirlpool over there? Akshara and Ankita, did you do this? All right.
Yes.
Yes, nice. So you're feeling neutral today, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing I can promise all of you that post completion of this session, I will again ask you to do this, and I hope that you will not put it in the neutral, you'll not circle in the neutral icon or the image what has been provided here. I can promise that at least you will be, in much happier state, right? Once we are done with the session. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, people. Thank you so much for sharing your annotations and marking your emotions today. So good to see a lot of people in the happy mode and followed by the neutral mode also. Okay, still you are doing it. Okay. Fine. Thank you so much. What I want you all to do with is you can just wipe off all the annotations now, whatever you have just. I request all the participants to please keep yourselves on mute. Request everyone to please be on mute.
Actually, அது எந்த லாங்குவேஜ் இருக்கு? இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்றாரு. அக்கா உனக்கு சொல்றேன் சரியா? உனக்கு கதை சொல்ல தெரியும் தானே? நிலா கதை தெரியுமா?
Okay.
நிலா வச்சு உனக்கு கதை சொல்ல தெரியுமா? நிலா எப்படி இருக்கும்?
I have to mute everyone then. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. So let's proceed with this now. You can just remove all these annotations. Probably I'm just going to remove all the annotations now. Otherwise, it's going to be a little difficult for me. All right, so let's go to the next phase of this. So what is the next phase? So here is a quick activity for all of you. So what you're supposed to do is you are going to see a small thing, a small story kind of a thing there right on your screen. And what you're supposed to do is you have to frame a title of the story. Okay, so are you all ready for this? So just have to quickly frame a title of the story. If you're ready for this, please type in the chat box as yes. Please type in the chat box as yes if everyone is ready. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so here is the story. So you can see something. So you can see a GIF image, which is coming and it is ending. So quickly frame a title. So type it out in the chat box, the title. Quickly, what title can you give? Any title that is coming into your mind by looking into this image. Quickly frame a title and then share a title with us. Thank you, Ishayu. Thank you, Anushka. Thank you, Akshara. Thank you, Dipansh, for the response. Yeah. Okay, quickly. You have to be very quick in terms of sharing the title. Any title, what do you think of this? Any funny title, anything you want to give, you can just give it. I can see. Okay, Anushka says a small walk. Yes, that's correct. Thank you so much, Anushka. Thank you so much for giving a title to the storyline. Requesting the other participants also to please participate in this and just tell what can be the title of the story. Okay, I'm just getting a few more chats. Let me check it out over here. At the end of my day, yes, Ishayu. Yes, Akshara says the foolish son. Yes, the foolish son, of course. Good titles you guys are giving. Akshara and Ankita, both of the foolish son. Okay, all right. Anybody else would like to give this? It's a quick thing. Just imagine then what comes to your mind and how can you title this? Okay, I can see still. End of weekend, Rushi says, yes, that's true. It's end of weekend. And again, we are back to normal, right? Monday blues. Okay, all right. So yes, thank you so much for your lovely participation. Okay, let me see. There is one more chat. And the power of unity. Okay, thank you so much, Akshara and you, Ankita. You guys have been so adorable. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, all right. So let's proceed further on this. And let's see what we have in our kitty now. Okay, so now that we have a couple of ground rules, yes. So a couple of ground rules we have, and let's see what are these ground rules. Okay, so let's see one by one. So first is, what can you see here? Turn on your cameras. So or your cameras. So I know a lot of people are still like, standing or sitting behind the camera. So I request all the participants to quickly turn on their cameras and show off their beautiful faces, right? I believe already Akshara and Ankita has done it and they are showing their lovely faces to me. Okay, Reva, thank you so much for turning on your cameras. Okay, I want each and every one of you to please turn on your cameras. Okay, this is the first ground rule. And second ground rule is participate effectively. So you have to participate effectively over here, understand, and a lot of activities will be there. So I want all of you to please participate effectively in this. Okay. Okay, you can see a lot of pencils which are going. So it means learn. So you have to also learn the art of storytelling today. And we will see how we can effectively say out a lot of stories. And then probably we have, this is a very important thing, that is mute yourselves while you aren't participating. So that's very important. When you're not participating, please do not unmute yourselves, because what happens if you unmute yourself when you're not participating, it's going to create a lot of distractions. So we do not want distractions, right? Do we? Yes, no?
No.
No, yes, thank you so much. So we do not want distractions. So for that, we are asking all of you to please keep yourselves on mute. Okay. And last but not the least, you will have to have a lot of fun today. So we are all going to enjoy and have fun in the storytelling session. I am so excited. Are you excited too for this? So if you say that, if you're excited, so please click in the reaction button and show me a thumbs up. Click on the reaction button. There's a reaction button there. Please check into the reaction button and say thumbs up. Okay. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Akshara. Thank you so much, Reva. That's truly great. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, so let's proceed now with this session. Okay, so now we have something called as the art of storytelling, and it is going to be presented by me. So my name is Manas Jyoti Mitra. So let me just quickly give a small introduction of mine before I could actually proceed. So here is my introduction, but before that, let us see the agenda of the session today. Since it's a storytelling session, there's a lot of exploration which is going to happen. So can anyone unmute yourselves and read this out for me, please? So you can see that there are 4 bunnies who are busy doing some work, and anyone probably can unmute yourself and say. Akshara and Ankita has raised their hands. Yes, Akshara, Ankita.
Agenda. Since it's
Okay, so
all
I think Ishayu, beta, I'm going to give you the chance after some time, but Akshara and Ankita, since they've raised their hands first, so I am going to allow them. Yes, that's adorable. Yes, Akshara and Ankita, so could you please read this particular sentence out for us?
agenda. Since it's all about storytelling, hence let's dig down the rabbit hole and explore the wonders.
Thank you so much. You deserve applause, right? Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Yes, Ishu, beta, you just wanted to say something. You wanted to add some points. I saw Ishu. Are you there? Okay, 2 participants have raised. Okay, Ishayu, sorry. Okay, Ishayu, yes, you can unmute yourself and you can also read this. But this time, how Akshara and Ankita has read this time you have to read it in a different tone. So just read it in a different tonality. Okay, so put some tones, make it in a different way. Okay, so I will just help you out probably. I'll just say it out probably in one way. You can just follow me how I do that. So I'm just going to read it out in this way. So agenda. Okay, since it's all about storytelling, hence let's dig down the rabbit hole and explore the wonders. Okay, so Ishayu, did you like it better? Did you like it the way I said?
Yes.
Yes. So Ishayu, so in the similar way, I would like you to read this particular sentence out, starting from the agenda till the last. Yeah.
Agenda. Since it's all about storytelling, hence let's dig down the rabbit hole and explore the wonders.
Yay, wonderful. Can we just give a give a virtual applause for Ishayu? Great, wonderful. Okay, can I see some virtual applauses? Can I see some virtual applauses? Thank you, Reva. Thank you, Akshara and Ankita. Thank you, everyone, for giving virtual applauses to Ishayu. And Ishayu, yes, you can clap for yourself as well, beta. You have done such a lovely job. Yeah. All right, so let's start with this now. Let's keep going. Okay, so here is little of my introduction. So my name is Manas Jyoti Mitra, and I'm currently working as a training and quality lead for Pan India at an e-commerce company, which is based out in Bangalore. So I am based out in Bangalore. How many of you are based out in Bangalore? Please raise your hands up if you are based out in Bangalore. How many of you are based out in Bangalore? No one? Okay, Reva is based out in Bangalore. Okay, Reva, that's great. Okay, I'm giving a virtual high five to you as well. Okay, so I have overall 8 years of experience, and I'm a certified master trainer. I'm an access consciousness bars practitioner. I'm a neuro-linguistic programming professional. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I'm a storyteller. I'm a calligrapher. I'm a writer. I'm a doodler. I'm an artist. I'm a coach and a mentor. Yes. So I am tired of
Sir, you are all-rounder.
Thank you so much, Akshara and Ankita. That's so lovely. Thank you so much for that. Okay. All right. So let's proceed now. So since it's storytelling, are you all excited? The rocket is about to launch now. Yes.
Yes.
Same here. Okay. So let's do this. On your mark, get set and go. So if you are all okay with it, just show me some thumbs up quickly. Quickly, just show me some thumbs up. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put you all into different teams. Okay. Now how I'm going to do this is just say it out that probably you have to choose your own teams. So first is, what do you see this? Can you identify this character? Who is this?
Sir,
Iron Man. Iron Man. Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yes, it's an Iron Man. Yo, do you like? How many of you like Iron Man? Tell me.
No, sir. I don't like. I also.
Same here. Even I don't like him. I like somebody else. Okay, let's see how many we have now. After that, we'll decide on this. Okay. All right. Okay. How many of you like Superman?
Superman.
You
Superman.
like? Isha,
I
Beta, you
don't
like
like
Superman?
Superman.
Reza,
I
you like
don't
Superman?
like.
You don't like? Same here. Even I don't like Superman. Let's see. We have some more options. Yay! How many of you like
Batman.
Batman? No?
No.
But I like Batman. Okay. How many of you at least is going to give me a high five, probably, who likes Batman? Just give me a high five like this, probably. You can just raise your virtual hand and we'll just give a high five. Virtual hand. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Rushi, for giving me a high five. I believe even you like Batman. All right. And
I like Spider-Man. I also like Spider-Man.
yes, that's so lovely. Even I too love Spider-Man a lot, along with Batman. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm going to give you some a quick activity. What you're supposed to do here is you have to now quickly. Okay, let me see. There are two chats. Okay, sorry. Let me just see those chats. Iron Man, I like Iron Man. Okay, thank you so much, Ishu. You like Iron Man. Even I don't like Iron Man, but I like Batman and I like Spider-Man. All right, so what you are supposed to do here is, okay, so type it out in the chat box. So which character you like. Just suppose, for example, just listen to my instructions very carefully, kids. So what you can do is just type as probably you can say Akshara and Ankita, put a dash, just write your names, Akshara and Ankita, just put as like, Iron Man. Or Ishayu, probably you can say you like Superman, you can just put Superman. You're getting the point, right? So just write your name and then put a dash and then write the characteristic or the character whom you like. Got it? Yes, no? Okay, Anushka, Spider-Man. Okay, but you have to remember, okay, which team you are from. Yes,
Sir,
Vishal,
have to
beta.
choose from the screen only?
I didn't get you, beta. Could you repeat yourself?
सर क्या हमें इस स्क्रीन में से ही चूज करना है?
Yes, yes, yes. Screen में से choose करना है. You have to select only there are 4 options और हमारे पास सिर्फ 4 ही सुपर हीरोज है, तो करना पड़ेगा 4 ही. Okay, Nilopan says Spider-Man and Akshara says and Ankita says Spider-Man. That's great. Dipan says Iron Man. Okay, wonderful. Okay, great. So you just choose and you have to remember you are choosing Spider-Man or you are choosing Batman or you are choosing like Veer says Iron Man, Reva says Spider-Man. Okay. You have to remember this. You just have scribble it somewhere. You can just make a note of it somewhere that these are the characteristics. Okay. Got it? So you just have to remember your superheroes. Right? Okay. Veer, you have raised your hand. You wanted to say something? You wanted to add something, Veer? Okay, Veer, are you there? Cool. Okay, all of you are done with this. All of you have updated in the chat box. Yes, no? That it is
Yes.
Spider-Man or else? Okay, great. All right. Okay, here's one more chat. Let me see this. Sanjeev says Iron Man. Okay, thank you, Sanjeev. Okay. Veer says to everyone, no. Yes, Veer, you didn't get it. You have any doubts? Veer shaked?
No, I don't have any doubts.
Okay, just you have typed in the chat as no.
We also don't have any doubt.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's proceed now to the next version of this. Okay, so now we have an icebreaker to do. Okay, so now we are going to have an icebreaker. So how many of you are ready for this icebreaker? Please type out in the chat as yes if you're ready for the icebreaker. Quickly, you can see lots of chats. Yes, Dipan says I am. Okay, thank you, Dipan. Ishayu says yes, that's true. Very good. Akshara says yes, very good. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Akshara and Ankita, both yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Anushka. Thank you so much, Veer. You all said yes. I'm happy. Okay. Okay, Nilopana says I am. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so without wasting much time, so let's quickly start with the icebreaker. Oh, oops, I think I just have to just share my screen again. I'm sorry for that. Can you see my screen now, everyone?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad. All right, let me just quickly go to the icebreaker now. Okay, so now we have something called as a
Quick draw.
Yes, quick draw. Probably I will not say anything to you now. So there's something called as a quick draw. Okay, Ishayu, hi. Okay, so I just have a quick draw activity now for all of you. So what I want all of you to quickly do is just go and grab a quick paper and a pencil or a pen, whichever is available with you, and then get it quickly in front of the system. Then probably we can start with this activity. Okay. Ishayu, beta, are you ready with your pencil and the paper? I can see you in the camera. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Yeah. You're ready to draw, right? Okay, what about you, Reva, Abhinav,
Sir, I'm
Sneha?
ready.
You're ready? Okay, that's lovely. Fine. So we are going to draw quickly now something. So if you're ready, just quickly type it out in the chat as ready. Okay. Thank you so much, kids. You guys are so lovely, you know. Can I all see your lovely faces, guys? Please turn on your cameras on. I really want to see you all. Can you all turn on your cameras so that I can see you, everybody? You guys can see me, right? I believe. You guys can see me? You guys can see the background of what is it? What is written in my background? Anyone can say it?
Sir, there is story like emotions and boom.
Okay, thank you, Akshara. Unfortunately, you went back to mute. It's fine. Okay. All right, so let's start with this activity. Now, I hope that all of you have got your pens and papers ready. So here is my book and here are the papers, and I also have got a pen with me. Now, what you are supposed to do is, okay, so draw anything, okay, draw anything that comes to your mind. I'm just going to give you only 1 minute. How many minutes I'm going to give you? Only 1 minute, okay? Draw anything of your choice quickly, but not from the screen, what is mentioned over here, okay? And I will tell you after that what. Okay, so 1 minute of time you are going to get, and you all have to show your drawings. Then I will tell you what you are supposed to do. So, okay, so now I'm just going to start counting reverse. So I'm on your mark, get set, go. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. I think it is going to take a lot of tool. Probably till you complete the drawing, I'm going to play some lovely music so that you all just, can listen to the music, and then you can just, quickly, do your, focus on your drawings. Yes, it's lovely music. Feeling like enjoying in this music? Yes.
done, Akshara.
Okay, I believe now the music is stopped and all of you quickly turn on your cameras now and show me what you have drawn. Yes, I'm going to start from Akshara. And yes, Akshara, wait, I'm just going to pin your chat. All right, so Akshara has done so many stuffs. Oh my God. Akshara and Ankita, you guys are so adorable. What are all things that you have drawn? Beta, could you please just show it once again? Just hold it properly from the camera.
Sir,
Sir, I made 5 things.
Yes, you have drawn a smiley. You have drawn a donut. Oh my God, that's my favorite. You have drawn a window, a bag. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Thank
May
you
I
so
show-
much. Okay. Reva, could you please show us what have you drawn? Let's see Reva's. Okay, Reva has drawn Earth. Yes, that's nice. Okay, great. Oh, Reva, you're so good at drawing. You've drawn a small birdie. That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you, Reva. Okay, so I will just see now. This is, who is this presenting? Is it Vishal? Book reading. No, book reading. Who is this? Beta, what's your name? You're showing this. Veer, okay, Veer. बहुत अच्छा drawing किया आपने बेटा. It's very nice book reading. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Ishayu, beta, can I see your drawing? Yes. I'm just going to mark you. I'm going to add the pin over here. Ishayu has drawn a lovely car. That's nice.
Sir, I drew a Tesla Cybertruck.
What is that, beta? Could you please repeat yourself again?
A Tesla Cybertruck.
That's nice. It's a cyber truck. Oh God. Very good. Very creative. Reva, thank you so much, beta. Reva, beta, would you like to show this? Reva, could you please show us your drawing? Yes. आपने क्या draw किया बेटा? Just show me the drawing. What did you draw? Just bring it a little closer to the camera so that I can have a proper visibility. Oh, Reva, I think you had drawn this, right? Okay, fine. I think I've seen your drawings. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Anybody else would like to show their drawings? What about Dipansh?
Sir, Akshara.
Akshara, yes. Would you like to show your drawing, beta? This is, have you drawn this, Akshara?
Yes.
Is it now? Right now you have drawn this? Or you have drawn this earlier? Lovely.
I have drawn at the time.
Okay, wonderful. There are penguins. I can see a small peacock. That's lovely. You have drawn the entire universe, the solar system. Wow, that's so nice. Great, beta. Keep it up. That's a nice artwork. Very good. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So can we please give a quick virtual applause for everyone, all the kids? Virtual applause for all the kids. Okay, virtually please give applause. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Anushka, for giving this virtual applause. Wonderful. You guys are so good in drawing, right? Okay. Thank you so much. Now, can anyone tell me why did I ask you to draw? And how is drawing related to storytelling?
Yes.
Yes, Akshara and Ankita, tell beta. How is drawing related to storytelling? So whatever you have drawn now currently.
Sir, we can make stories. Then we have to create some drawings for they who cannot read or cannot see.
Okay, wonderful. That's great. Yeah, that's really nice. Thank you so much. So now what our next part of the activity is, okay. So now Akshara and Ankita, you have to, whatever you have drawn, Ishayu, whatever you have drawn, Veer, whatever you have drawn, Nilopana, whatever you have drawn. So you have to quickly create a small story. Okay, quickly, just one line or two liner, just create a story with your drawing, whatever you have drawn, and quickly narrate the story to me. Okay, so you can just create the story for some time, and probably I'll give you some more time to think of the story and create a story based on your drawings. And then I will ask randomly 2 to 3 people, or 2 to 3 of you, 2 to 3 of amongst you, to randomly I'll pick up, and you have to narrate your story. Okay, so I will give you some time, so you can have time. I'm just going to play this music. So in the meantime, you can just prepare your stories, and then once we are done, once the music is off, then obviously I'm going to ask you to tell out the stories. Okay, is it clear, the instructions, whatever I have shared? Nilopana, Debansh,
Yes.
Abhinav, Anushka, I believe it's all clear to all of you, right? So if it is clear to all of you, then yes, we can probably start with this. I am going to just, quickly play the music, and then probably post that. We are going to listen to your lovely stories. Okay. So here I am playing the music again. You can just
Sir,
create your
sir, can
stories
we,
quickly.
sir, can we speak our stories in Hindi? Sir, can we speak our story in Hindi? सर जो मैंने पिक्चर्स
All
Done,
right,
yeah.
the music is stopped now. So let's see. Are you ready with your stories? Okay, I will pick up a few of you, then we will probably see. Okay, Dipansh, are you ready with your story? Is Dipansh there?
Yes.
Could you please tell us your story?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me see your drawing, Dipansh. I believe I haven't seen your drawing yet. What have you drawn? I'm not sure. Just could you please on your camera and then show me the drawing, and then probably just quickly tell me what is the story out of this. Yeah.
Sir, I actually need some time.
You need some time? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then who would like to go with this? Akshara and Ankita, would you like to go with the story?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's lovely. Okay, Akshara and Ankita. So, yes, I am going to pin you. I'm going to spotlight you for everyone. Wait, just I'm going to pin you. Yes, now you can just tell me. So, yes, Akshara and Ankita, quickly tell your
First, I
stories.
will say,
Yeah, sure.
Ankita. A little boy comes into the door and on the laptop and write the donut drawing with the pencil on the post-it and stick on the window. There was a glass full with water. It spilled on notebook and it get dirty and the dirty paper is go into the bag and he throw it outside the window. Then he write a letter and post the letter to the post box.
Okay, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Very nice story. Akshara,
Then-
would you like to go?
Yes, there was a little boy. He watched only TV. 3 months after, in his class, her teacher asked him to solve math problems. But the little boy cannot see anything.
Very nice, very nice. Applause. Wonderful, wonderful story. Thank you so much, Akshara and Ankita. Okay, Ishayu, are you ready with the story, beta?
Sir, I am ready with my story.
You
Yes,
are ready
sir.
with the story now? Okay, Reva, let's listen to your story. Then pause that. Yes, Veer, I'll come back to you. First, let's listen from Reva. Okay. Yes, Reva.
Okay, sir. Once upon a time on earth, all living things were lived very happily. But after some time, a meteorite come and go very near from the earth.
Okay.
Sir, I draw only 5 drawings. So on the base of drawings, I made the story.
Wonderful. Kudos. Great. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Reva. Okay. All right, Veer. Yes, you would like to go better. Next. Veer.
Yes.
Yes. You have written, I still remember that you have written the small book reading. So, yes.
Yes. Once upon a time, a boy named Parker Abraham was thinking to read a book. He went to the store and checked some books. He saw the funny ones, but he thought that they were too funny. He saw the scary ones, but he thought they were too scary. He saw the history ones, but he thought they were too boring. So when he did not find anything, he went to his home and opened his English school book and started reading stories from that.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great, 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 Veer. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Veer. Okay. Ishayu, better, are you going to go next? Yes.
One day I will own a Tesla Cybertruck. It will be in the color of mud gray. It can do 0 to 60 in about less than 3 seconds.
Wonderful. What was your drawing all about? Your drawing was?
A Tesla Cybertruck.
Cybertruck, yes. And what is it going to do for all of us?
It is eco-friendly because it is
Yes.
electric and
Yes.
it does not harm the environment.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Applause. Great. Wonderful. That's so lovely. You are so creative. Great. Okay. Okay, Sanjeev, Nagraj, Anushka, are you all ready with your stories? Sanjeev, Nagraj, Anushka, anybody? Okay, fine. All right, so let's give a virtual applause for everyone quickly. That all have done stated such lovely stories. Okay, thank you so much, Veer. Thank you, Akshara and Ankita. Wonderful. Thank you, Nirolpana. So, would you like to share your story? What you have drafted?
So mine is not so perfect at the like easily. Actually,
It's okay, whatever it is. You can just say it out. No worries.
mm, it's about an apple tree.
Yes.
The apple tree was so worried that it did not bear any fruit for a long time. And one day it rained so heavily. After that, the tree waited and waited. It waited with patiently. So at last, finally, it grew. It bear many apples, and everything fell down. And people took it and they enjoyed the apple as it was so juicy and tasty. That's also.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Clap. That's such a lovely story. Thank you. Thank you so much. Great. All right, so let's proceed further with this. And we are here. So what is storytelling? So I'll just start with the couple of things over here. So we are done with the icebreaker. Now, what is a story? Okay. Veer Beta, could you read this out for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, may I read?
Who is that? Is it Veer?
Sir, Reva Kumari.
Reva Kumari, yes. Let Veer read it first. After that, you can read it. Okay. I'll give chance for both of you. However, Veer, there is a small condition over here. The condition is you have to read it in a very story mode. Like, you remember, right? What's a story? It is a tale or a narrative which is either true or fictitious. I'm just going to read it out for you so that it becomes easy for you to connect to what I'm trying to say. What is a story? It is a tale or a narrative which is either true or fictitious and is designed to create interest and amusement amongst the readers or hearers. Okay, so you got a hang of it, how you're supposed to read this. You have to have a very nice tonality to read this particular phase or the paragraph out. All right, Veer. So yes, are you ready to go with this?
Yes, sir.
Veer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, Veer, let's get into this now. So quickly start on with what is a story. Yes, over to you, Veer.
What is a story? It is a tale or a narrative which is either true or fictitious and is designed to create interest and amusement amongst the readers or hearers.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Veer. Yes, Reva beta, you wanted to go next? Reva, you can proceed with this reading. Reva, you wanted to read this out? Just read it in a different tonality now. The tone should be a little different. Okay. Chalo, all the best, beta. Start.
What is a story? What is a story? It is a tale or narrative which is either true or fiction and is designed to create interest and amusement amongst the readers or hearers.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to try? Who would like to try this? Reading this out?
Sir,
Yes, Akshara,
Ankita,
you have raised your hand. Okay, beta, please try this out. Let's hear from your lovely voices. How do you narrate this? Yeah.
first, my name is Ankita. First, I will say.
Okay. Okay, over to you, Ankita. Yeah.
What is a story? It is a tale or a narrative which is either true or fictions and is
Fictitious.
designed to
Ankita is fictitious. 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 Can you
fictitious
repeat again,
and
please? Yes, fictitious. It's fictitious.
fictitious
Yeah.
and is designed to create interest and amusement amongst the reader or hearers.
Applause.
Then
Okay, thank
Akshara.
you. Yes, Akshara beta. Yes, you wanted to
What
go
is
and
a
tell
sto?
this out?
Okay.
Yes.
What is a sto? It is a it is a tale or a narrative which is either true or fictitious,
Fictitious.
fictitious
Fictitious. Yes.
and is designed to create interest and amusement amongst the readers or hearers.
Yes. Applause. Very good. Very good. So, story is either a tale or a narrative, which can be either a true story or it can be a fictitious story. So, what is the difference between true and fictitious? So, true story means what has actually happened. So, when you say that this particular, so I came from school and probably I ate food, I went to the tuitions, I did my homework, I went outside and I played. So these are all the true incidents. So when you narrate your own story, that is known as the true story. However, fictitious means it's a hypothetical story. Do you remember? There were so many stories that, we used to read those stories that, the Goldilocks and the Three Bear stories. Do you remember that? Goldilocks and do you
And Harry
know the
Potter.
story of Goldilocks and Three Bears? Goldilocks and Three Bears. Do you remember the story? Do you know the story of this?
No.
No? Okay. So any story that you read, which is like, okay, which story do you think is fictitious? Can you tell me?
So Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yes, very true. Harry Potter is a fictitious story. Harry Potter is not a true story. It's a fictitious story. Any other? How many of
Yes.
you have watched this
So
movie Madagascar? How many of you like that movie Madagascar?
Spider-Man Marvel.
Yes, Spider-Man. This is a fictitious story, right? How many of you have just seen this Madagascar? You remember the Madagascar, the lion? Have you watched that movie, Madagascar? How many of you? Yes, Anushka beta, you've raised your hand. You want to say something?
So fantastic beasts and how to find them.
Yes, yes. Correct. Absolutely. So you understood, right? What is the difference between a true story and fictitious story? True means what is related to our real
Yes.
life. Okay. However, when it comes to fictitious, it is not related to our real lives. It is some different thing, some other world. Alice and the Wonderland.
Imaginations.
Imagination. Alice and the Wonderland. Remember Alice and the Wonderland, right? So all these stories are related to this. Okay. So why I said about this Goldilocks and Three Bears, it's a very nice story. Please read this story. The title is The Three Bears, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right? It's a very nice story.
Yes, sir. I had
You read
re-
it somewhere in some of the books. Goldilocks and the
yes.
Three Bears. Yes,
Alternate.
it's a story of the bears and also Goldilocks and also the lovely yummy porridge. So, Goldilocks used to eat porridge, and it was all about the porridge story. All right, so now that we are done with this, so let's see what we have next. We have a cute thing over here, right? Okay, so now what you're supposed to do is all of you should observe this particular story, and then you have to tell me what exactly this particular image is trying to convey, what story this image is trying to convey. Please understand this, focus on this, okay, for some time, and then you tell me what exactly is going to be the story for this.
Sir.
So I am going to give, not now, think. think of something, think of the title. So this particular story should have a title. Okay. This particular story should have a title and the story behind it. So what do you understand? So here the title also you have to decide and story. So until then, I'm going to play some music. So I will play the music, and once I am done with the music, then I'm going to ask you to stop, and then I'm going to ask you to narrate the story. Okay. So if it's an okay, so can I see some thumbs up in your chat, in the chat box, or right in front, the reaction as thumbs up here? Quickly. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Somebody has given here. Around the World in 80 Days, Father of Fiction, Julius Verne. Yes, that's my favorite field. And you know what? Trust me, I want to do this in my life. Around the World in 80 Days. Will it be not? So won't it be fascinating and enjoyable? Yes, it is gonna be. And I am so excited about it to travel the world in
Yes,
80
my
days.
the funniest character in the story is Pastor Toad.
Exactly. I just love it. Okay. Okay, guys, let's not talk and waste our times. Let's get plunged into understanding the story. I am going to play the music over here now. And then once the music is done, then we will have to tell out the story to us. Okay. So for the time being, I am just going to play the music. 1 second. Just give me a second. I'm just going to, yeah. Okay, the music is
Sir,
off now.
done.
Okay, yes, Akshara, Ankita. let's hear your title and the story quickly.
Sir, our title is Friendship.
Wonderful.
And and the story. There was a little boy. His name is Tom, and he doesn't have any friend. But next day, the boy, that his name is Harry, and he make a friendship with him. They talk, they enjoy, and next day the another boy had come. His name is James, and three friends are very nice, and but some days passed, and Harry had forgot Tom, and go with James, and they and Tom has a sad again.
Nice. Wonderful story. Yes, wonderful story. Yes, anybody else who would like to go next? Anybody else would like to go next? Veer, would you like to go next?
Can I have 2 minutes? I'm almost done.
Okay. Ishayu, would you like to go next, beta? Yes. Yes, Ishayu.
One day there were three friends. One
What is
of
the
them
title of the story, beta? Have you decided on the title?
friendship.
Okay, friendship. Okay.
One day there were three friends. One of them was sad. Both friends came to pacify him as he was sad and lonely.
Continue. You're going good. That's it? Okay, wonderful. Great. Great, Ishayu. Wonderful. Anybody else would like to share?
Sir, you had to tell us whose story is best.
Yes. It was, okay, wonderful. Who is going to go next now? Was it Anushka? Anushka, you are speaking, beta. Who was speaking?
Yes, sir. I just need 2 minutes. I'm almost done. I'm halfway through it.
You're halfway through it. All right. Somebody spoke just now. I just wanted to know that. Who was it? Sorry. Could you repeat yourself? I believe you had a question. Okay. Yes, Anushka, if you're done, we can just listen to your story quickly. Veer, are you ready with the story? Beta?
No, sir, can't able to figure out.
Okay, no worries. Anushka, we are waiting for you. Anushka, you're there?
Yes, I'm.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody else would like to go ahead with the story? Till Anushka prepares her story. Anybody else would like to give it a try? No one? Okay, then Anushka, I think you have to just say it, tell the story to
I'm
us.
done.
Yes, Anushka, thank you. Please narrate the story to us. Yeah.
Actually, before I start, I wanted to say that I wasn't able to figure out a title for the story. And second of all, it's from the perspective of the boy who's left alone without friends.
Yes.
So the story goes, a little boy, yet again left alone by his friends, as he called them. All he wanted was to have a few friends. So he sat there all alone until he felt a tap on his shoulder. He looked up and saw there stood another boy. They started to talk and eventually became good friends until another came along. All of them became good friends on until one day they started to ignore him, and there he stood thinking to himself, why did this happen to him again?
Hmm. Nice. Very good. Kudos to you. Very nicely, articulated. Thank you so much for this. It was really all of you. Can you just quickly give virtual applauses for all of you? Just click in the reaction button and give virtual applauses for everyone. Wonderful stories. Yes. Ishayu beta, please give a virtual applause. Nice. Thank you. Yay. Good to go. So all of your story was saying, right, huh? This is a small boy who was left alone with a friend. So first, initially, he didn't have friend. He didn't have any friends for that matter. Then two of the friends came and, again, they left him aloof and then they left. He was happy with them, but finally didn't know what happened and they had to leave him alone. And again, he was alone, right? And very well, you have given the name of the title. You have titled it very well. You have given the name of the characters very well. So that is pretty cool, Let's go now to one simple thing, which is known as the storytelling framework. Now, this is a little technical thing, but I'm just going to brief you what exactly it is. So basically, a story, whenever a story is there, so you need to have a couple of things. First is a story should have a character. Character means a story should have certain person. As you gave the name of that boy, right? That Harry, you said, right? You mentioned the name, right? So character is very, very, very important. So you have to plot the character accordingly in the story. And whenever you're narrating the story, you should always see that, did you feel that there was this particular, hill? Could you see this mountain over here? I will not say hill, it is a mountain, right? It's a storytelling framework, right? So there was exposition. Exposition means the story just started with the small boy simply sitting alone there. You titled him as probably say Tom, right? Then rising action. What was rising action? Two of the friends came to meet Tom. They made friends with Tom, right? And Harry and say probably James. They came and they met Tom, and they were happily gelling up with each other properly. Now what happened? There was a climax here. What is the climax? The climax here is when they started doing this, suddenly all of a sudden, nothing knowing, it was not even known that for what reason they left poor Tom alone. They left him aloof. They made him to stay, they isolated him. Now, this was the climax. And what was the following action there? Tom was again saddened and he was disheartened because still he had friends, but again now he don't have friends. He has gone back to the square one. Now, this is known as the following action, and denouement is the stage where Tom is again sad. Did you get it? Did you understand this, or do you want me
Yes,
to
sir.
repeat this again? Okay. So always remember, in a story, there will be three important things, beta. Please remember this. First is going to be rising action. A story will rise. Second is a story will have a climax. Climax means some things will happen. Probably it can be a positive
Twist.
thing. Yes, very good. It's a twist. It can be a positive twist or it can be a negative twist also. So climax, right? We all watch movies. We all watch cartoons, right? We all watch the Spider-Man movies also, right? Things starts very well. Spider-Man is very happy helping people. Iron Man is very happy helping people. Then suddenly some villain enters, right? Some bad people enter, some bad man enters, cops enter, some
Like
bad,
Thomas.
yes, enters, and it leads to the climax. Then there will be lots and lots of fights between the good and the evil, and probably post that, Spider-Man wins the entire fight, and then finally it falls down. Then finally, Spider-Man lives happily ever after, helping people there. Got it? So what are the three things quickly? Can anyone tell me what should be there in a story quickly?
Rising action, climax, falling action.
Yes. Exposition and denouement. These are the two things which will initially start. Exposition means you are exposing to the character. Now those three people who were juggling here and there, right? The friends who were there. So you had named them. You have given them the characteristics. You told them this is Tom, this is Harry, this is James, right? You just had named them. So this is known as exposition. So when you expose it, when you name them, when you start the story, you start with the characters of the story. This is known as exposition. Post that, you have rising action, then climax, falling action, and denouement is the final stage. Got it? Got it, beta? All of you? If you have got it, yes, please type a small thumbs up, or like, you can just click onto the reaction button, the thumbs up button, and then show it to me so that I can understand you have understood this. Ishayu is already hungry. Ishayu, you're already hungry, beta? No worries. Eat. It's fine. No worries. But I too am very hungry. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Nice, beta. I love you all so much, Okay. All right. So let's go to, this is known as a Freytag pyramid. So you don't have to know this. This is little technical. So just understand that there has to be rising action. There has to be character, rising action, climax, falling action. So opposite of rise is what? Fall. You rise, you fall. You rise, you fall, right? So remember this. This is the framework which you need to follow. Okay. All right. Now that we have understood about the Freytag pyramids, and we have understood about the storytelling framework, now it's time to plunge into some real stories. Are you all ready, kids? Can I hear some noise?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
A little more louder, please. I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yay, that's the spirit. Okay. How many of you remember your teams now? Coming to the teams.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Iron Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Tang, 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 tang. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so how many of you are Spider-Man? Quickly just type it out in the chat box as, or else probably, okay, I can only see the chat box here. You don't have to type it out. Okay, what you can do is, if I say Iron Man, quickly click on the thumbs up in the reaction button, then I will understand that you are Iron Man. And if I say, what was the other thing? I forgot. What was the other one? I don't remember. Spider-Man was there. Then who was there?
Superman and
Superman.
Batman.
Yes. After that, who was there? I forgot.
Batman.
Batman. Yay. And who was there? The last one.
Spider-Man. Iron Man.
Who was the last one?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Then Iron Man.
Iron Man. Batman and Superman.
Yes, Superman. Okay. Okay, cool. Yes. Anushka, so Spider-Man. Okay, if I say Spider-Man, quickly raise on your reaction button so that I can understand that, yes, you are Superman. Okay, Superman. How many are Superman? How many are Superman? Can I see some reactions quickly? Forgotten. Everyone has forgotten. Go back to your chat boxes and see what have you mentioned along with your names. Revisit your chat boxes. You will be able to find out whether you are a Batman, you are Spider-Man, or Superman, or I don't know, or an Iron Man. Yes. Quickly go back, revisit your chat boxes and see. Okay, I'm going to just give you only 10 seconds for doing this. 10, tick, tick, 9, tick, tick, 8, tick, tick, 7, tick, tick, 6, tick, tick, 5, tick, tick, 4, tick, tick, 3, tick, tick, 2, tick, tick, 1, and time is up. Tick, tick. Okay. Now, can you tell me? Okay. You have to raise your button. Reaction buttons, which is right mentioned below here in the Zoom. Like chat, below the chat, you can see some reaction buttons are going to be there. So click on the reaction buttons quickly. Spider-Man. Okay, Akshara and Ankita, Spider-Man. Okay. Anushka is Spider-Man. Okay. Nilorpana is Spider-Man. Okay. 3 are Spider-Man. Okay, let me just make a note of this quickly before I forget. Okay, I'm also going to jot it down here in my book. This is my favorite book. I hope you can see this. I'm not able to show you this. It's okay. Okay, so Spider-Man. So let's speak about Spider-Man. So who are there? It's Akshara and Ankita. Okay. Nilorpana and Anushka. Spider-Man is done, right? Who is Iron Man now? Iron Man, please raise your hands. Ishayu is Iron Man. Ishayu is Iron Man. Okay. Then next. Veer is Iron Man. Wonderful. Deepansh is Iron Man. Great, Deepansh. Anybody else? Anybody? Anybody else? Yes, Iron Man. Nobody. Okay. Then we have Batman. Anybody is Batman? Anybody is Batman? Or nobody is Batman? Batman, anybody? Nobody? Okay. Then we had the last one, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, who was the Spider-Man? Nobody Spider-Man also? That's strange. Okay, I have two chats. Akshara and Ankit. No, okay, Spider-Man is already done. Okay, my bad. Okay. So we had Superman. Who was Superman? Sorry, my bad. Superman. Anybody was Superman here? Deepansh was Iron Man. Okay, fine. You guys remember this? That's very important. Please remember your teams because we are going to have this activity now. All right, I'm just going to present my screen. Please let me know, beta, if my screen is visible to all of you. Is it visible?
Visible, yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, now it's story time. Let's remember what are the formula of this triangle? Do you remember? The mountain.
Yes. Yes.
What was that? What was that?
Rising action, a climax, and a falling action.
Very good. Remember these three things: rising action, climax,
Yes.
and falling action. That's enough. And exposition, you don't have to remember so much because you have to give some characteristics. Okay. Okay. So now what I want all of you to do is I will pick up one person from each group and then I will tell you. So here are different numbers. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you have to choose any one number. So probably, yes, any one number, probably anyone can choose. Akshara
4.
Ankita has chosen 4. So please make a
So
note
6.
of this.
So 6.
Veer is saying 6, right? One,
Yes.
just give me a moment. Akshara and Ankita is 4.
Ishayu 5. Ishayu 5.
Anushka
Ishayu
2.
is 5. Okay.
So we
And then who was that? 2?
Anushka.
Anushka is 2.
Veer
Nilorpana is 6. Okay. Nilorpana, I think Veer has already taken 6. Nilorpana, could you please take some other number?
3, sir. 3.
3. Okay. Nilorpana has taken 3. Deepansh has taken 1. Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, who was that? Okay. Okay, no worries. Okay. Okay, Deepansh has taken 1. Nilorpana has taken 6. I think Nilopan, I have to change it to 3 because Veer has already taken 6. Okay. All right. Anything else is left out? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, fine. So now you are going to see some magic. So you have, what you're supposed to do is, and I believe Akshara and Ankita are from Spider-Man team. Veer is from which team? Veer, you are from Iron Man, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ishanya, you are from which team, beta? You're also from Iron Man?
Isha,
Is it,
are you Iron Man?
you're Iron Man, right? Okay. I'm putting it here, Iron Man. Okay. Niloparna, you are which from which this, right, you know,
Spider-Man, sir.
Spider-Man. And Dipansh, you are Spider-Man or which?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Great. Okay. Okay, so number 1, you can see who has got this number 1. Dipansh, you are number 1. So you can see this. So you can see the characteristic. Okay. So it's a beautiful princess. Number 2 is, who was number 2?
So, Anushka.
Okay, Anushka. You are from which team, Anushka?
So, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Okay, Anushka. So here is your character. You have to remember this. Okay. And we have number 3. 3 is, okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, 3 is this. You can see who has got 3? Nilupar, I think. Nilupar has got 3. So Nilupar, so this is your characteristic, the character of the story today. It's a goldfish. Then we have the 4th one, that is Anushka and Ankita. So you have this beautiful castle in front of you. And the 5th one is Ishanya, you have this, Ishaya, you have this tree. This is your number 5. And Veer, you have this star. Okay. Okay. So now what I want all of you to do is, okay, you have to create a story. You have to create a story with all these characteristics given here. Okay. And you have to follow the rising action, the climax, and the falling action. Okay. So what you can do here is, okay, you can discuss with each one. You guys can discuss with each other. Okay. Here itself in this forum, and I will play music in very light modality. You can discuss with each other properly, and then probably you can come up with the story. So once I'm done with this, once I say stop, then probably the person 1. So 1 is Dipansh. Dipansh is going to tell something about the character which is mentioned over here. Then from Dipansh will move from the character to number 2. Then from number 2, from it will go to number 3, the number 4, number 5, number 6. So like this chronologically, we'll have to connect the story from the princess to the star. Okay, I believe I'm clear with the instructions. Do you want me to repeat it, or is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine? Okay.
Fine, sir.
Okay,
I
thank
wanted
you
to
so
ask
much.
that I wanted to ask that we are supposed to only write about the character, or like in general, using all of them.
Using, so what you can do is probably, suppose yours is suppose Dipansh has got the first character as the princess. Okay, so now Dipansh will speak about the princess. Then the person who has got number 2, I think, okay, let's say Veer has got number 2, the prince. Then Veer has to connect with Dipansh's story. Okay, the princess and the prince. Once upon a time, there was a princess and a prince. Okay, something like that. So you have to keep connected, keep connecting with your topic. Then number 2's character should be connected with number 3. Number 3's character should be connected to number 4, like this. Likewise, It should be a chain of story, and you should remember. Did you get it?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Sir.
And you have to remember this. You have to use the rising action. Then you have to use the climax and the falling action. So I'm just gonna give you 5 minutes of time to decide.
Sir.
Okay. It should be little instant. You should be creative enough in making the story. Okay. And I'm just going to give you, I'm going to play some music. So you can just discuss and then you can figure out. And once the music is stopped, then I'm going to ask you to narrate the story to all of us. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to, yes, beta.
How do we know when the climax is?
So you have to think. So now in this discussion, what you are going to discuss,
Sir,
right?
I know.
Okay. So great, Akshara, great, Ankita. That's really nice. So Ishayu, don't worry, beta. Everyone is going to help you to understand this. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
we'll have a small discussion and then probably we'll narrate to the story. Complete the story. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to play the music here now. I'm going to little bit reduce the volume so that you can discuss. Yes. Okay. Happy discussing the story. Happy learning, happy sharing the story with each other. Okay. So you, on your mark, get set, go.
Hello, everyone.
Jadi I am the tree number 5. You want to check
I am the tree number 5. What happens if the person
is trying to cut down the
is trying to cut down the tree?
And castle 4.
Maybe we can add our own story parts right after finish to make it connect. We should first discuss the name of characters.
Hello?
number 1 and
Hello, number 1 and number 2. Hello.
Maybe we can come up with the character names. So,
number 1 number 2.
Who's that here?
The rising action. What happens between the two?
Hello, number 1 and number 2. In rising action, what happens between the two?
there was a prince and princess and
There is a goldfish, it can speak. That is the rising action.
no, the rising action should be with the first and the second.
Yes.
The climax is the gold in the princess and prince. There have a
can also put that in rising. Silence will happen when the prince tries to cut down the tree, maybe. And and in the start part, he falls ill due to his sins as he cutted the tree. You could put like that. The falling action that the prince falls ill.
Hello, number 6.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happens with the star?
Can't hear you.
I think the story want the princess and prince have to marry. And,
Yeah, it will work like that.
but there
And
is
the prince, it happens to
but there is a problem.
his feet, and the prince goes to cut the tree to God because was ill and died, but due to his heart was pure, a star is named after him. You can put like that.
I can't hear you.
Maybe we should just keep adding our own parts.
Hello? Hello, who's number 3?
Myself.
Is the story done?
Yes.
Sir, we have to write how
Okay.
many lines?
Okay, I have just stopped the music and let's see the story now, how it goes. All
Sir, we have to
right.
write how many lines?
Depends how many ever you want to write, you can just write it. No issue.
I don't think anybody discussed.
Okay, so let's do it instantly now. Okay, who is gonna go first? Number 1. Number 1, who was number 1? Let me see this. Let's. Okay, have you all thought about the title of the story? Because title of the story is very, very, very important. Nobody thought of the title of the story?
Maybe.
The goldfish.
Okay, the goldfish. Okay, wonderful.
The
So let's see
best
the title.
castle.
Sorry, beta.
The best castle.
The best castle. Okay, that's lovely. Okay,
And
all right. Let's start with the story. Yes, Dipansh, let's start here from your end. So your character is number 1. Yes, you can proceed with the story.
we can put a title called How the Star of Ursa Major Formed. So it's related to the prince, maybe. Kind of.
Nice, nice. It's a nice title. So Veer, could you please type it out in the chat box so that it becomes easy for all of us to understand the title? Let's type it, put it up in the chat box. Let's put it up in the chat box. So we will be able to understand the title easily. Yes, beta, all of you are ready, I believe. Dipansh, you're ready with your presentation?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let we type the title of the story. You have to start with the title of the story, then you can start with explaining the characteristics. All right, it says, how was the star of the Ursa Major formed? That's a lovely title, Veer. Very creative.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You deserve a thunderous round of applause.
Thank you.
Love you, beta. That's lovely. Okay. All right. So let's start with this quickly now. Yes, Dipansh. Let's quickly start with this. I want you to mention the title of the story and then probably plunge into narrating the story. Okay? Yes, Dipansh, quickly.
How was the star of the Ursa Major formed? There was once a beautiful princess named Diana. She was very sweet to everyone and she loved hanging out with birds behind the castle on a hill.
Yes. After that, who is number 2?
May I start?
Yes. You can continue with that and then you start. Yeah.
Okay. Far away in the outskirts of Northland, there lived a very handsome prince named Timothy. He was a very happy person, as for he had never felt any sorrow in his life until the day he visited his kingdom for the first time.
Okay, wonderful. Number 3.
Okay. The prince got a golden fish which was so beautiful. So he named it as Sparkle because it was so shiny, even at dark, everyone can see it. One day, someone has stole the fish, and the prince was so worried and sad, and he searched everywhere around the castle.
Yay, that's so lovely. Okay, number 4. Number 4. Akshara and Ankita. Yes, number 4 is yours. You have to connect it now with the goldfish. Yeah.
First me, Akshara.
Okay. Yes, Akshara. Tell. Akshara and Ankita, beta, you're on mute. Please unmute yourselves. Yeah.
There was the best castle. There was a prince. There was a prince and princess. A few days passed. They love each other. Then they married. Then they got a fish for their castle. They grow some trees and plants. Then few days passed. There was a exhibition of best house. They got best house stars.
Okay.
Then me, Ankita.
Yes, Ankita, tell me.
My story name is The Marriage. There was a princess and prince. They meet each other and they want to marry each other. But one day the goldfish talked to princess. He said, "You can't marry to princess because the castle have a tree and you have to get married first to the tree. Then you can marry with princess. Then you have to take a little stone the shape of star and batch the tree on a left side of its branch. Then she do it, but the the star, the stone of star can't she can't find it. Then the prince on the princess shoulder there was a star. She said, "Princess, I want that star." But prince can't give it to princess. Then she she think, I want to get it. So she get on 12 p.m. on night. she go to the prince room and she get the star and badge to the tree. Then princess got angry. Then uh, prince got angry. Then he said to the tree, "Why you are getting so angry? I want to explain you. I love princess, so I want to marry her." Then the goldfish say, "Okay, you can marry with the princess, but tree want to ask to prince, okay, you can marry, but you have to go to castle and take a big star." But he don't have the star. So he asked princess, "You have star or not?" She said, "Yes, I have star, but I don't want to give you." Uh, then the goldfish say, "You are going same, but you don't know your thought." So they get one star to the tree, and they got married, and they are
Very good.
living happily.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see the number 5. Who was the number 5? Ishan beta, you are there. Number 5. You wanted to say something?
Castle,
Yeah.
the
Number
castle
5.
Decided the king decided.
Okay, Ishayu.
king
Yes, number
decided-
5. Yeah.
king decided to cut down the tree to expand the castle. But the tree was an old and big one, and it was very popular to the villagers. So
They went on a strike.
they went on a strike
Okay. Nice. Good going, beta.
to
Tell.
protect the tree.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, the 6th one, Veer. Yes, Veer, you have to end the story now with the star. Yes.
Yes, sir. So when the prince came to cut the tree, he cutted the tree, and the god said to him that he will have to repay his sins. And so after some months, the prince fell ill and died. His heart turned into a star and got in the main part of a constellation called the Ursa Major, and his heart got the title the Star of Ursa Major.
Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Can you all please unmute yourselves and give a thunderous round of applause for this beautiful story here? All of you, please unmute yourselves and just give a yay. Yes, yes. Let's do hip hip hooray. Guys, all of you, let's do hip hip hooray. All of you, hip hip hooray.
Hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray. Hip hip hooray. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. The story was so lovely. Okay. So here, did you find it out that was there a rising action here? Was there a rising action here? Was there a climax? Was there a falling action also?
Yes, sir. The rising action was when they planted the tree. The climax was when they cutted the tree. So he had to repay sins, and the
Yes.
falling was when he died.
Yes, very good. So you are able to understand, all of you, that rising action was when the tree was being cut, and climax was when the tree was cut, and climax was when he died, right? And finally, what happened? his soul became a star, right? Yes. So are you able to relate this with the model which I showed in the previous slide? Rising action,
Yes, sir.
then after that climax and falling action. Okay. And the characters are very well named. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so then the last part of this is the storyteller triangle of traits. So whenever you are telling a story, you should always remember that you have to be very, very, very passionate. Okay, you have to be very, very passionate. Put your heart in telling the story. That's very important. And your story should always be motivating. It should motivate somebody else, right? It should, like, create that buzz in the minds of the people or the listeners. And at the same time, you need to have a very proper voice module. You remember we have done a couple of exercises now in the voice modulation also. In the beginning of the session, I asked all of you, right? A few of you to like say the same words in sometimes in high pitch, sometimes in low pitch, right? So voice modulation also plays a very major role. And last but not the least, what should be there? You should create what? What should you create in the story? You should create.
The
Yes,
triangle.
Ishayu, you want to say?
Suspense.
Suspense. Thank you so much. There should be some suspense. As Ankita also said, that there should be some suspense, there should be some twists, right? Some climax should be there. It's only then your story is going to be effective. Okay? So, yeah, so this is a very famous quote. How many of you know him? Who is he? Anyone? Anyone knows him?
Steve Jobs.
Steve
Yes,
Jobs.
yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, Anushka, can you read this particular quote out of Steve Jobs?
Sure. The
Yes.
most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of the entire generation that is to come.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. So storyteller is the most powerful person. So if you're a storyteller, if you love telling stories, you are the most powerful person because you set a vision, you set values, and you set an agenda for the entire generation that has to come, right? Such a lovely quote. Steve Jobs is associated with which product and which company? Can anyone quickly unmute themselves and say?
So he made many companies like Apple, Next, Apple 2,
Yes.
and Pixar.
Kudos. Absolutely correct. Applause for Veer. Wonderful. Now, how are you feeling? Oh, you are just end of the session now. So how are you feeling?
So
Are you
happy.
feeling happy, neutral, angry, or sad? So please use the
Happy.
same annotation tool which you have used earlier, and please mark how are you feeling now after the session. Okay, Veer has already put a smiley. Good, Veer. So you can just use the annotation tool to mark. Okay, I can see. Ishayu has marked. That Ishayu is feeling happy. Okay. Thank you so much for this little smiley there. Dipansh has also marked. Veer has also marked. Everyone is happy. Wonderful. Great. Oh, wow. It's a whirlpool of happiness. It's a whirlpool. Wow. Oh my God. The happiness is completely hidden because of this. So creative kids. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. So anyone neutral? Anyone who were neutral now? Are you neutral after the session? Anybody? Anybody neutral after the session?
No, sir.
No. Wow. So I think I was able to live up to, I just was able to live up to my promise, which I made it to you initially, that after the session, probably everyone will be happy. No one will be neutral. Yes or no? Can you resonate? You recall that? I had made a promise initially before starting the class. Do you remember that? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, okay, let's remove this now, probably annotation. So, wow, Veer, nice, colorful. Great, great, great. Okay, so let's close this here. So with this, I would just like to close the session by saying thank you. Thank you everyone for attending the session. Thank you
sir.
so much for,
Welcome.
and I believe all of you had enjoyed. Did you all like the session? If
Yes,
you
sir.
like the session, please
Yes,
type
sir.
your feedback in the chat box. I can already see Nagraj saying this. Thank you so much, Nagraj. Nilulpana, thank you so much for attending this. Thank you so much, Nagraj, for attending this. What do you feel about this session? Did you like this session? So please type it out in the chat box so that I can know that yes, you actually like this. Thank you so much, Ishayu. Thank you, Veer. Thank you so much. I had a very pleasant time.
Also, I am writing a half book. Actually, it hasn't published because I'm writing because I have to write many pages still.
Ew, wow, that's a lovely thing. That's really
The
lovely.
the sto- the story's name is the horror wizard. No, sir. It's a horror funny story.
Horror funny story. Wow, that's lovely. That's really great. Okay, there's a certificate, sir. Yes, I believe there's a certificate. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any questions, if you have, you can just ask
Sir,
me. Yes,
sir,
Isha, yes, beta. Tell.
where is the link for the certificate?
Uh, I'll have to check with Rushi. Are you there here? Rushi? I think Rushi is not here. I'll do one thing, beta. I'll just speak with Rushi separately. Okay. And I will ask him to share the certificates with you.
He's giving the link.
Oh, he has given you the link?
Yeah, just wait for a minute.
Okay, just can you please type, put that link in the chat box, Veer?
Yes, sir. Just a second. Sir, just a second.
Yeah.
It's loading.
Okay, I have stopped sharing. And yes, if you just have this link, Veer, you can just please put it up in the chat box so that all of you can just, type your names and fill the form by filling your names and email IDs if you have,
Yes.
or then probably
I
you
guess
can.
it will take a little bit more time, a little bit, sir, because it's loading. It's coming up.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No
sir.
worries.
I'm
No worries.
sending. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just a
Okay, so till then, I'll just thank everyone. Thank you so much, Veer, for attending this session. Thank you, Sanjeev, for attending this session. Thank you, Avinav, for attending this session. Thank you, Anushka, for attending this session. Thank you, Bishu, for attending the session. Thank you, Dipanj, for attending the session. Thank you, Sandeep, for attending the session. Ishayu, thank you so much for attending the session. Nilurpana, thank you so much for attending the session. Sneha, thank you so much. Right, I am truly grateful to each and every one of you for attending the session. That too for 2 hours, right? You just made it, and I believe and I hope that you have had fun attending this. And thank you so much once again. So please be happy, please be safe, and
Yes,
keep.
sir. I'm copying the link, sir. I'm copying the link, sir.
Is
Just
it
a second, sir.
popular?
I'm copying the link. The chat
Yeah,
box
yeah.
is finally open, and now I am here.
Thank you so much, Ishayu. Thank you so much for the lovely
Yes, sir. Just a second, sir.
icons that you are putting it up. It's so nice to see all these icons, I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. It's a heart now, I can see. It's a clap. Yes. It's a smiley. It's a thumbs up. Wonderful. I believe all of you enjoyed the session today, this evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Yes, Neha, you will be able to see the link because Veer has to post the link in the chat. So post that, you will be able to have accessibility to the link.
Yes, it is. coming, sir.
Yeah. No worries, take your time.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I say something?
Yes, Ishayu beta. Yes, please, if you have anything to share, you can share
I'm
it.
from Mauritius.
Sorry, could you say
I'm from
again?
Mauritius.
I didn't get you, beta. Could you repeat
I am
yourself?
from Mauritius,
The island of Mauritius, yeah?
the island of Mauritius.
Yes.
What's up, call?
I am from the island of Mauritius.
Oh, you are from the island of Mauritius. Oh, nice, great. Great to have you, Ishayu, here in this evening. And thank you so much, Ishayu, Anushka. Thank you, everyone, for participating. It was really nice having you here, everyone. Avir, beta, are we
Thank
having
you,
the link?
sir. Take care, sir.
Thank
Stay
you. You too, beta. Take care. Night. Take care of
Stay safe.
yourself. You too, beta. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm blessed.
Yes, sir. So I'm sending the link now.
Yeah, so Avir is sending the link. All of you can just click on the link and then fill the details, and you will be eligible for the certificate. Yes, the link is here. Dun, dun, dun. So please fill up the form or the Google form, and then you will be eligible for the certificate.
Is writing the WhatsApp number necessary?
Not necessary, but if you want, you can just do that.
You can put the WhatsApp number, as I think it will send you the WhatsApp, the certificates.
Is it so? I'm not sure of that.
Can you come here? Can you come here quick? And then
Are you able to fill the form, everyone? Yes, Neha says yes. If anybody has anything to ask, you can ask. Regarding storytelling, if you have to share anything, you can share.
Sir, that's a meeting.
You are done?
Yes, sir.
Done with it, Ishayu? Thank you. Thank you so much. Take
Thank
care.
you.
God bless you.
Good
I've
night.
also
Good
submitted.
night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Nilorpana, bye. Take care. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for the session.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Veer, for being so participative and attending the session. Take care. All of you have a very pleasant evening. Bye-bye, Sneha.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye, Anushka. Take care. Stay
Thank you,
safe.
sir.
Stay
You
happy.
too,
Stay
sir.
healthy. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nilorpana. You too take care of your health. Please take care of yourselves.
Thank you, sir.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I believe all of you have filled this form. So I'm going to close this, end this session now. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining once again, and have a pleasant evening ahead. Bye-bye. Take care.